Yeah, here's your mic check. Thanks, I made it back. Appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, mic check. Hello, hello. I see we just popped up. We'll begin shortly with After GMS. Good morning. Good morning.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on After GMS. This is Tuesday, July 6th.
When you say it like that.
It's all in your approach, you know. I'm Tracy McCain here with Megan Malaris, Ed Matthews, and Christian Morgan.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, a Tuesday with a Friday feel based on kind of the little jig Tracy was doing. Maybe because it's going to be like pool weather today again.
Yeah, it's going to be warm and it's going to be muggy. Of course, that low humidity and those cooler temperatures we enjoyed over the 4th of July, they do not last long, especially in the month of July. Live look over the triad right now. Good morning to you in Greensboro, Winston, High Point, and Burlington. All of us sitting in the upper 60s and low 70s right now. High pressure in control of our weather, but shifting offshore, that brings our winds in out of the south, which pumps in all that heat and humidity as well. And of course, it's hard to miss Elsa down there on the map, which will continue its trek across the Gulf and along the west coast of Florida. For the here and now, though, it's a hot day of weather. Staying dry will not be the issue, but staying cool will kind of be the challenge today. We'll be near 90 for that afternoon high, even some low 90s in some spots across the Piedmont this evening. Tonight, clear skies will drop down into the upper 60s to near 70 degrees. It's harder to cool things off, especially with all of that humidity. And of course, all eyes are on Tropical Storm Elsa. As of this advisory just came out, this is the 8 o'clock advisory. So you're seeing this for the first time as just like I am. 60-mile-per-hour wind still about 55 miles west of Key West, Florida. And some of those stronger bands of rain and wind are already impacting the Florida Keys. Tropical storm warnings all the way up from the Keys up to the Big Bend of Florida as well. Here's the latest track from the National Hurricane Center. Of course, it will stay offshore until it gets into that Big Bend area of Florida, and then will likely come ashore just north of the Tampa Bay area, and then it rides up the coast through Georgia, South Carolina, and eventually into North Carolina by Thursday evening. So I think the best chance for us to see some rain and some wind are going to come not really Thursday morning, but Thursday evening and Thursday night. Now, of course, we talk a lot about how the system has been very lopsided, and we kind of call the eastern side of this storm the dirty side. Notice what I plotted on here for you is the winds with Elsa. The highest winds, the highest impacts from rain are all going to be to the east of the center of that circulation. For the triad, right now the latest track looks like we're going to be on the west side, so we'll see much less in the way of impacts of rain and wind. Still, somebody in North Carolina is going to pick up around 2 to 3 inches of rain. That would likely be to our south and to our east. For the triad, I think around an inch, give or take, of some rain is going to be possible for your Thursday, and it'll come in rounds. Some of it will be heavy at times, and we could also have some gusty winds 30 to 40 miles per hour at times, but it's not an all-day wind and rain kind of thing, and it's actually out of here quite quickly. As we go into Friday, Elsa pulls away from us, and then it's just back to typical summertime weather. Heat and humidity for the weekend, watching for afternoon showers and thunderstorms for Saturday and Sunday.
All right, of course, you guys are going to be monitoring the latest on Tropical Storm Elsa, which we hope will become Tropical Depression Elsa in a matter of days, but we will all be focused in on that in a little bit. All right, let's focus in on our first conversation. During our Facebook Live show after GMS yesterday, y'all remember this, you were there, we asked you how you spent your day, and we got several answers. V saying, I'm doing laundry, my favorite chore growing up. And so we wanted to know, because we got those random answers, our next random question for today is, what is your least favorite chore and why? Well, I asked them that question on my Facebook page. Jessica said, I despise dusting. Despise. Yeah, that's pretty informative there. Velma said, folding fitted bed sheets. It's the worst.
Ugh, don't even try.
Julia said, doing the dishes, unloading and reloading the dishwasher. We heard from one person who said laundry, which is endless with our new baby. Oh, yes. Yeah, most kids or babies change at least 3 to 4 times a day.
Yeah.
Well, they don't change themselves. We have to change them, their outfits, but
yeah,
it's a lot.
Some are messier than others, for sure. So we got some text responses too. Benita said her least favorite chore is washing dishes. She said, I clean up all around the kitchen. I run the water, put the dishes in the sink, and my husband immediately washes them. And then we heard from another viewer who said, unloading the dishwasher, agreeing with Tracy and me as well. We'll talk about it in a minute. Another person said putting clothes away, would rather spend that time doing something where the results last longer than a few days. That's a good point. And then this person said absolutely do not like folding fitted bed sheets. I don't even try to fold them. I just like kind of put them together in a reasonable space and then just go make the bed right away so I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I try every time. Crib sheets are different than, you know, queen or king size sheets, but you know, I can't do them by myself. I always have to enlist someone to help me. All right, before we get to the responses here on our feed, which are really interesting, let's talk to our meteorologist here, Ed Matthews. I know you take care of the chores in your house.
Oh, yes, I do. I don't mind cleaning the house. I crank up the stereo system and kind of rock and roll while I'm cleaning. And every day, every morning before I leave to come to work, I have to make my bed. And about once a week or so, I do the linens. I wash the linens, you know, the bed sheets and all that. I hate putting those back on the bed. The fitted sheet's okay, but the regular sheet that goes on top of that, I can never get it straight. One part of it is hanging on the floor on the left side of the bed, and on the right side of the bed, well, it's not hanging at all. That is a chore. I've always said if somebody gave me a job changing sheets on beds at a hotel or something like that, I'd quit. I'd never show up on the first day. So that's my big pet peeve.
You have to check one side and it's hanging lower than the other one. You have to run across and check the other side. It's just a whole lot of running back and forth.
I know, and then of course they got to be completely equal, so that makes it worse, you know.
All right, well, Christian, since you have like this dialogue, you clearly understand what's going on. What is your least favorite chore?
I hate laundry. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I will go mow the yard every single day. It's 90, 95 degrees. I will go mow the yard every single day if I don't have to do laundry. I actually enjoy doing yard work and doing laundry. You can get on the mower and put the headphones in and just kind of go about your business.
Well, I will text you my address.
Yeah.
Save us $100 to $200 a month just to have you do it instead
of someone else. I'll bring my sheets and my laundry, and that can be done at your house while I'm mowing the yard. It's kind of a, a trade-off, right?
Got you covered. Okay. All right. You haven't seen my yard yet.
Yeah. Got a lot of grass to mow. A lot of grass over there.
A lot of grass over there.
That's so funny. So I don't mind doing the laundry or collecting all the baskets, but putting it away after it's folded is a challenge. Yesterday, for example, I had it all beautifully folded, set back in the baskets, ready to take upstairs, and my little guy decided he wanted to help Mama, and every single item came back out of that laundry hamper, and I'm like, oh no! But it was so cute that he wanted to help. I was like, I'll just refold it. Yeah, my least favorite though, he did. He'll be a big helper someday. Yes. My least favorite though is unloading the dishwasher. Oh, yes. I don't know why. Something about unloading the dishwasher. I think it's because maybe not all of the cups especially get dry, and so then you have to take a towel and go in and out. And then my husband's very particular about the way everything is stacked in our cabinets, and so it's just a hassle. I'm like, here, you do it then. I'll clean the bathrooms. I'll scrub the toilet. You unload the dishwasher.
And I love cleaning bathrooms and scrubbing toilets and making sure the showers are clean, the bathtubs. I love that stuff.
Yeah.
I do not like unloading the dishwasher because to me, I might as well have just done it myself. I might as well just wash the dishes. I know that they are going to be clean. They're going to be dried off the way that I want them. Maybe that's just my type A or just my, overbearing personality that I just want to have control over everything that, we eat off of. Yeah. When I was, single, I would do my own dishes and I only had to worry about me. So I think that's where I got used to just doing my own dishes. I never used the dishwasher because why would I use the dishwasher for like 1 or 2 dishes?
No, I agree.
Just wash them, right. Yes. So now I'm in the habit of doing my own dishes, and so putting them in the dishwasher and unloading them. It's just annoying to me. I will say I did not like to do laundry, but now that I have an upstairs laundry, it's so much easier. Yeah, so much easier, because now I don't have to worry about going up. That was the pet peeve, was going up and downstairs, but now that I can just like slide in and out, I'm like, oh, okay, not too bad anymore.
It's my dream someday. Upstairs laundry, that's like a house must have. Because you're right, it's such a hassle.
Get extra insurance though, just in case. Okay, so let's see what the folks are saying here. Yeah, Sharon said, I wash the dishes in the sink before I put them in the dishwasher, which is also something I do, which my husband said is unproductive. He's like, why are you even doing that? But, you know. You
have to knock off the initial leftover stuff or whatever stuck to the plate, right?
Yes. And then by the time I put it in there, I've already cleaned it, so.
So what's the point? You know, forget about
it. Let's see here. We had Nadine who said, cleaning the dang microwave. She said, hashtag short girl problems. Got to reach up high, I see. Oh, Nadine, I'm so sorry. Debbie said, do not like dusting at all. All the other chores, no problem, and have a trick for folding the sheets that are fitted, and also a trick to putting them on the top sheet. So Debbie, get with Ed Matthews.
Please.
Help him out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Jason said the top sheet is useless, Ed, by the way, so just
it is. It is.
That's so funny.
I use it. That's another conversation for another day.
Yeah.
Deborah Tackett says she doesn't like cleaning the oven. She said it's back-breaking. And then Nadine also said brushing the dogs. And then Jason said he does not like doing laundry. He said, I'd rather mow a hay field with old real mower than do laundry.
Now, I like to mow, but I don't know if I like it that much.
Yes, Heather doesn't like putting the clothes away. Robert said something interesting. He said, making my wife happy. My girlfriend is a lot easier.
Oh.
Let's drop. I think
not gonna get involved in that.
Guys. I'm
joking,
right? Funny.
Yeah.
Carol Harris said, oh, mercy, I just wish I had a dishwasher. Yeah, you know, I don't even use mine because it's just, you know, I'm so in a habit of doing my own stuff. Meteorologist Christian Morgan said laundry, I'd rather mow. Joanne said weeding my flowers, never ending. And then we also heard from Carol who said folding clothes. Dana said laundry, I hate folding clothes and putting them away. So lots of great comments here.
I think Cherie had a good comment too. She said going through junk mail.
Oh, yeah.
I just rip it up.
Yep.
Rip it up, toss it in the trash.
Yeah.
Yep. And hope it's not a real bill.
Which sometimes they're disguised.
I know, you do have to be really careful. I try to double check before I do that, but yeah, junk mail is a pain.
Yes. So we have another great conversation coming up, but right now it's time to change focus yet again.
Yeah, we do have some serious headlines to get to. Starting with this, in Greensboro today, people who are fully vaccinated will no longer need masks inside most city buildings. The city is dropping its mask rules, but asks people who are unvaccinated to, of course, continue wearing masks. It is also important to note masks are still required at city-led day camps and on public transportation. Well, if you haven't heard, North Carolina's next vaccine lottery drawing is tomorrow. Vaccinated adults could win $1 million and 12 to 17-year-olds could win $125,000 toward a college education. If you still have not had your shot, you missed the deadline for this week's drawing, but you'll have 2 more chances to win coming up this summer.
After more than a year on pause, concert festivals, other big events are coming back. WFMY News 2's Itanese McMiller has more on these businesses' excitement about these big events and the boost they'll bring.
Well, people are being drawn out of their homes now that large events are back. And businesses here downtown Greensboro say that thanks to these festivals and concerts, they're seeing customers they haven't seen in more than a year. This weekend's Fun Fourth Festival downtown Greensboro is a great example of this. Hundreds of people came out to enjoy the festivities, and the many attractions helped local shops draw in new customers. Businesses along downtown Elm Street say they haven't seen this much foot traffic downtown in almost 2 years. The city has even changed how they've put on these big events to focus more on the small businesses in town.
There's normally about 300 plus vendors downtown Greensboro. This year they really decided to stay local and support the downtown business owners by offering those who are outside of the busy footprint of Elm Street a chance to come and sell. So it's great.
Event organizers allowed businesses like Something Borrowed to set up tents in the street to give them exposure outside of their storefronts. And downtown businesses say that it is a big relief to know that folks are willing and ready to get back out again.
So all of those predictions about a big baby boom during the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown didn't pan out like they expected in North Carolina. Data compiled by the Carolina Demography Group showed birth rates in North Carolina fell by more than 3% from 2019 to 2020, which is in line with a national decline. Economists at UNC say the skyrocketing unemployment rates during the pandemic likely caused a lot of couples to decide to wait to have children.
Well, someone who didn't wait necessarily is our friend and colleague, our Stacey Spivey and her husband Jake. We are so thrilled to announce they are officially parents. The two welcomed their beautiful baby girl last week. So here's a note from Stacey on her Facebook page. She said, Baylor Elizabeth was born July 1st, weighing 8 pounds, 1.8 ounces, measuring 20.5 inches long. After a brief stay in the NICU, we are home and so in love with this little girl. Stacey's on maternity leave, and you can catch updates of Baylor on her Facebook page.
I love that she's already posing for pictures.
Yes.
I love that.
You know, the arms stretched out. She's like, you know, I'm here, world. Take a look at me.
Yes.
Already capturing not only our hearts, but of course, Stacey and Jake, so happy. We are excited for them. And Christian, you shared some great thoughts and positive energy earlier on the Good Morning Show. This is an exciting time for them.
It really is, and she's beautiful. Baylor is beautiful, and I know we've talked about this so many times on the Good Morning Show and on this chat in the After GMS about how wonderful of a mom that Stacey is going to be, and how she has those motherly instincts. And I tell you what, Baylor just has wonderful, wonderful parents, and I know that it's such a big blessing to Stacey and Jake and their entire family. So we could not be happier for them, and we can't wait to see Stacey and actually meet Baylor in person sometimes.
Yes.
Uncle Ed is all smiles, adding a new little one to his uncle duties.
Oh yeah, that happens quite often here at the TV station. I don't know, maybe we need to check the water here. There might be something in the water, but hey, I don't mind being an uncle again. Really excited about it. As a matter of fact, I texted Stacey a couple of days after the birth, and I could just feel the energy through my phone when I was texting her that she and Jake are just bubbling over with joy. They're just so thankful to have the new addition, and I think they're going to be wonderful, wonderful parents.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, I mentioned on the Good Morning Show, Stacey has such natural maternal instincts. She loves all of our children. She's super involved and enthusiastic about kids. And so for her to have her own baby girl, a moment she has dreamed about for so long, is absolutely amazing, a miracle. She is absolutely beautiful, which of course we knew she would be. Her parents are both beautiful people and inside and out. And so we cannot wait to meet Baylor in person.
Yeah, I think the best thing about Stacey is she's not afraid to like ask questions and get advice, and you know, I'm here for you whenever you have, you know, a question. But my best motherly advice that I could give Stacey was to just rest when she can. When the baby's napping, you take a nap, and when your mom is available or your mother-in-law is available to help you, you know, take them up on it. Nothing beats just a good 2-hour nap. You know, a good 2-hour nap. And you know, you can trust your parents to, you know, make sure your baby is safe and protected, as well as Jake. You know, he wants to be a part of this experience too. So, you know, use your help while you have them, because at some point they're gonna go away.
Yeah.
Meaning, like my parents, you know, they're right down the street, and I have to like beg. I'm like, come on, guys, please. They're like, you know, one child was one thing.
Right. Well, now you have 3. So
3 is different. Yeah.
We were talking earlier, I mean, you're so right about being able to ask for help, because as a new parent, especially, I can remember this 18 months ago. It's hard to ask for help, or you feel like, okay, you're the new mom, you're supposed to be doing everything on your own. It's not going to make you a bad parent if you allow someone else to hold your child for a couple hours while you go take that nap, or go load of laundry, you know? I mean, there are people who want to be your support system, and so it is important to remember that. But one day at a time. These first couple weeks obviously can be exhausting, but day by day you'll see all these beautiful, incredible moments, those milestones, and those first smiles in a few weeks. I mean, it's all so exciting.
Yeah, she actually joked around. I don't know, Ed, did she share this with you? She was like, the next time we have a baby, Jake's carrying it. That one?
That sounds like something she would say.
Good luck, Jake.
Oh, poor Jake.
Yeah, she was ready at the end. And, you know, we would look at her, Ed, and say, you know, like, are you okay? Is everything good? But she looked like she was ready to have her baby right on your birthday.
Yeah, I know, and I was hoping it would happen on my birthday, but it didn't, and that's okay. That's way okay. But, you know, you talking about, yeah, you know, pregnant women carrying a big load there. She just kind of waddled when she walked down the hall here at the station. She just kind of waddled. But she said, I feel fine. She always has a very positive attitude. So even though she might have been kind of uncomfortable, especially on these hot days, she didn't show it very much.
No, she's always has a kind spirit and, you know, a positive outlook. But towards the end, you could tell that she was ready. So we are so excited for you, Stacey. Enjoy this time at home with your little one. Bond as a family, and if you need anything, including pizza, give me a call.
Pizza's a lifesaver, yes. All right, well, Sheree, by the way, sent her well wishes saying, rest and have patience and love on her.
So sweet, so sweet. I wish the forecast was sweet.
Yeah, not the case.
Yeah, the forecast is just hot. Yeah, we're up around 90 today and tomorrow, generally dry. And then Thursday, the day that we're going to be watching what should be tropical depression Elsa as it weakens, as it moves up the Carolina coast, but it'll bring some wind and some tropical rain showers to the Triad, we think. But most of the action, of course, is going to be down in eastern North Carolina. But once the storm gets closer, it's going to pick up in its forward speed, getting caught in those stronger upper level winds. It's going to zip through rather quickly, and that's the way we like it. We get it out of here, and then we're just back to a kind of July weather pattern for Friday and the weekend. Temperatures remain hot. It'll remain muggy. Temperatures around 90 each day, and with that afternoon heating, we'll get a few pop-up storms each day.
Pop-up storms.
Pop up.
Pop
there
up,
you go.
You know,
pop up,
each
pop
day. Again, it's like the days of our lives in the summertime. You know what to expect.
You know how it goes,
season.
right?
Yes.
All right, thanks so much for joining us on After GMS. A lot of great conversations here, especially about chores and, of course, the arrival of Stacey's baby.
Yes.
So we will chat with you again tomorrow. Who knows what will happen? Maybe someone else will have an announcement.
Not us.
Not me.
Not me. Ed, Christian.
No, it won't be me.
Oh, okay. Hey, you never know.
Oh my goodness.
Take care, everybody. Have a great day.
See ya.